Hi Aries, welcome to your reading for August 2020. This is going to be for Aries Sun, Moon, or Rising. Those just intuitively to the guided to the channel or to the video. You may have planets in the sign of Aries. You may be ruled by Mars. No, that would make you an Aries. Whatever brought you, welcome, and I'm so happy that you're here. I hope I can bring you the message that you need to hear today, and I hope you leave very uplifted. That's my goal. So, we're going to go ahead and get started. While I shuffle the cards, just do a little deep breathing. Learn to calm our minds down. Know that we have control. Just stay nice and calm. One more shuffle. Perfect. As always, I invite my spirit guides to invite your spirit guides into the reading for whatever messages, okay, I can't talk, whatever messages you need to hear. I'm more than happy to deliver them to you. You know, pay attention to the signs, pay attention to the numbers, names, I may say. You know, your signs can come in many different ways. It can come through the tarot, but it can also just come through synchronicity. So try to pay attention to that area. All right, my loves. My fiery Aries. Let's see what's going on. Well, that's a lot of cards, but I feel like they kind of made, well, okay, that's too many cards. They'll come back out if they want to. We have the Six of Wands. It did come in reverse, so we'll leave it that way for a moment. We have the Hangman. You know, this is the energy of other people not understanding your perspective, not seeing your point of view, and perhaps this is you as the Hangman really not moving forward in something because this can be a feeling, all right? It doesn't actually have to be happening, but I might perceive that other people won't understand my point of view. If I want to present something, you know, at this energy, I'm not quite feeling it. You know, the Hangman is about waiting, looking for awareness. Sometimes it's looking for a better way of doing something. You know, maybe you did try something and people just didn't get it. So this is you looking for another avenue, another way to present it, another way to present yourself. Some of you may have had like a great rise and then a fall. We have the King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, potentially. I'm thinking, what are you doing here next to this Hangman? We have the Four of Swords. We have the Lovers. So clearly, as it speaks to love, someone is not seeing your side of something. Someone did not see your side of it. And it's almost like, I don't know if this King of Cups, because the King of Cups really represents being open to love, to a relationship, prefers to be in a relationship. This, of course, is when they're in their light. If the opposite, then it's the opposite of that, right? Because there is like healing that is happening here, and I feel like the Hangman is about however long this period of healing takes, is however long it will take. But again, I'm just getting this feeling that there is a love, or at least a connection. Someone you feel very connected to is just not getting your point of view, didn't understand your perspective. Let's keep going. We have the Fool coming right under the Hangman, the Fool is looking right at the Lovers, and then we have the Five of Wands. Well, there you go. That is that energy. It's the energy of the mirror, I feel. This is a lot of like-minded energy, but we're an aggressive type energy at this point, not so much loving. I do feel like this was of the past. Maybe for some of you, it may be about a new start, doing it again. But the Hangman, again, is like, I'm not going forward until you understand my side of it, until you understand my, how it is, how clearly our connection has affected me, to the point where I feel like I needed healing, right? Healing of the mind. That's my thought process, right? So, and I feel, perhaps because we do have somewhat aggressive energy under this King of Cups, and this can represent anyone. Remember that. Male, female. It's just about the energy of someone. I just kind of feel that one or two things are happening here. Some of you, I feel like, even though you have that connection to someone, I feel like you may leave it. Because 5 is about the change, right? It's change. And getting, that's the one thing in life. We got to get used to change. Roll with the punches, the Fool. This is someone who takes a chance, right? But he's looking right back at this Lovers. So, interesting. We have Temperance. All in good time. All in good time. Good things come to those who wait. Is that a saying? Or did I just make that up? 6 of Swords. Interesting that we have sixes anchoring this, right? 1 in reverse, 1 in the upright. We have the Ace of Pentacles. That's good. We have the Chariot, card of Cancer. So I do feel like someone wants to try again. And then we have the Princess of Pentacles. So let's look at this. Because I'm feeling a couple different things. Number one, we start with the energy of, a time period when people seem to understand me, understand my perspective, right? That's not happening right now. It's in reverse. It's with the 5 of Wands, or I can tell it's a lot of, I'm thinking you're the ram, and I'm thinking like the headbutts, right? A lot of headbutts. But yet I feel like this person comes in and wants to do it again. And when I feel some of you are going to be yes, some of you are going to be no. But I have even a stronger energy of what I feel someone who's in a current relationship. And I feel like, you're not receiving from that relationship. It's almost like this king has held back, held back what? His heart, his emotions, his caring, that type of thing. Enough so where, again, it puts you in like, I have to heal from this energy. I love the Temperance is right below the healing, which is Sagittarius also, by the way. When Temperance shows up in a reading, then I know whatever happens, I'm going to be at the right place in the right time. I know that, asking for something to happen before it's time won't really work out in my benefit. So Temperance talks about patience, right? And anyway, so I feel like this king has kind of closed off his emotions, is not seeing your perspective. I do feel like there's some fighting going on, or there was, and I do feel that we have quite a few cards of movement, of, like literally moving. And I do think, I'm kind of feeling like you do. I feel like, I don't know, I just kind of feel like you need this healing period, and you may, it may be alone that you need it. Nonetheless, that's heavy energy, right? That's heavy energy, but then we have the Fool here. And with the Ace of Pentacles right below the Fool. So we have to pay attention to the Fool to receive this Ace, right? So this Fool is about not carrying the past into our future, right? His back is to this Five of Wands energy. However, he's looking at this Lover's card. This is a head over heart decision. I know part of that decision is, do I move on, right? Do I move on from my current, I can say relationship, but that can be in all different forms. Like, it can be from marriage to someone I'm just, casually dating who's just not giving me fulfillment. And, I feel like, therefore, you feel like you have to go. And the Fool, looking at the Lovers, I feel like it's talking about, well, a couple things. I feel like it's talking about love that will be, but I almost want to push that to the side, just saying, like, that will be, right? What feels more important to me is some of you with this Ace of Pentacles, I feel like it gives you an opportunity to do something that perhaps, maybe you went to school for it years ago and just haven't done anything with it yet, right? Why? Because you're wrapped up in this, and kind of put yourself on the back burner. I feel like you're putting yourself back on the front burner, and it feels like you have, beautiful universal support behind you. It may be opening up to your spirituality, and that could only have come through what? Through a couple different things. Awareness of what's going on in my life, and is it fulfilling me? I know that I feel in a way you're not getting maybe the respect you deserve. I know that in some way it's hurting you. It feels like it's hurting your soul. And I feel like, and another way, it's almost like the Tower or the Five of Pentacles needs to be here. I feel like, it's beyond your control. Why? Well, because we can't make someone out. Everyone's got free will. And, if you gotta, listen, if you gotta beg someone to be with you, is that really what you want? And maybe that's, for some of you, the realization that you're coming to. But nonetheless, I feel like, when I make this movement, boom, here comes this Ace of Pentacles. It's following the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about being able to, move on from the things that are not serving me any longer. Things that are toxic, things that hold me back from what it is you know, from my soul's desires, truly from my soul's desires. So the universe is almost like giving you a reward by saying, listen, you know, if someone's not, doesn't get your perspective, if it feels night and day and there doesn't feel a way to a solution, then, you know, and if you're truly unhappy, it is about movement, right? This can relate to love, this can relate to my career, it can relate to many things, but what it's telling me is you feel a little beaten up. But I feel like you can get, I feel like you can get over this, and I feel like you can move on, and I feel like there is a blessing, so to speak, there, kind of waiting for you. It's like as I, you know, jump in this boat and start paddling to the shore across from me, here waits this Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles talks about a blessing in your physical world. So something is very tangible. And you have the Chariot right next to it. For some of you, I feel like you're connected to a Cancer. You may have a soulmate love that's coming up that may be the energy of Cancer. I feel like I have to throw Pisces in there too. I don't know why. And it can be many signs, but definitely, you know, Cancer is shown here. And I feel like, what am I doing with this Ace of Pentacles? Well, it's putting me on a new avenue, an avenue of knowledge. So where maybe before I was focusing on love and relationships and what have you, now I seem to be switching, turning things in a different direction. And I feel like it's through universal help. It's really something I feel that I feel there's a lot of fulfillment in it for you. And not just fulfillment, but I feel like kind of like mystery and I don't know, it's like detective work. I don't know, Aries, how much you love detective work, but um, I feel like you're taking on something new and you're opening yourself up to the knowledge. You know, and you have Four Swords with Temperance and the Princess of Pentacles all in a row. And I feel like this time, when you are healing just from life, you know, love, life, losing jobs, everything, as you know, you need to allow yourself to go through healing periods here and there because life can be difficult, right? And so we need to treat ourselves well enough where we give ourselves that moment to heal what was. So we're not carrying all this negative energy with us, because that negative energy, then I put it on to that Ace of Pentacles. Well, that Ace of Pentacles is going to have a harder time getting off the ground. So, and I feel like the Chariot, I'm just kind of flying. So ultimately, I feel like this is opening you up to much more. And I definitely feel the energy of being able, it's almost like I'm healing my mind, and therefore I'm clearing my mind, and now I can absorb. I feel like spirituality, spiritual energy, your spirit team, you can absorb it, you can feel it, you can see, you know, I don't know, maybe you can see it, but you see the signs, you're starting to recognize a lot of these things, and, you know, that can really change you for the better. This with the Nine of Pentacles on the beginning. So that's kind of beautiful since we have the Ace of Pentacles here. This is any kind of, you know, this is about your creative energy and building roots from it, right? Strong, independent roots from your own knowledge, your wisdom that you've gained. Nine is about the reflection. So, you know, it's reflecting only so I can gain the knowledge that I need, or that is there for me. I don't want to say you need it, but it's there for the taking, right? And it's only going to make you stronger and stronger and stronger, kind of like the Nine of Wands, right? A lot stronger. Okay, let's bring out the Cosmic Tarot, and let's break this down a little bit more. You know, some of you are definitely waiting for some money. You may already have a business, and it may certainly be affected by the coronavirus that's going on around the world. But I feel like you receive it. You know, I feel like if I'm waiting for money, if I'm waiting for finances, let's say, to either continue with or build something new, it's coming to you, right? But, you know, all good things come with a sacrifice, so to speak. The sacrifice is leaving the toxicity behind because you've gone through the healing period. You've been going through it. Sometimes you don't even know you're going through it. It's like your angels just helping you to heal, and you may not even know it. You may be receiving epiphanies on what to do with this Ace of Pentacles, and some of you are taking it and therefore creating some type of your business, creative projects, adding different avenues into your business, moving ahead. This is a very independent type energy. Why? Because this person is willing to put in the work that it takes. You know, the work that it takes, but in the same breath, it's doing what I really have wanted to do. And again, maybe some of you put it on the shelf for a while, had other responsibilities, or you got mixed up in love, and you know. But I feel like the time is now where it's always a time, I feel. But, you know, I got to be careful saying it because there's a lot going on in the world, and that certainly is going to affect us. Some of you may be wondering, is this the time to bring a project out into the world? You know, I think it depends. I think it depends what it's about. And, you know, be honest with yourself because the hangman is here seeking the wisdom, right? Seeking the truth. But here is the fool with this Ace of Pentacles. So, I'm not sure if it's expected or if it shows up at the nick of time. You know, temperance, I always feel, you know, temperance will put me at the right place at the right time. Okay. We have the Princess of Swords with the Three of Pentacles. So someone may be trying to communicate some type of creative idea, and you know, either you're unsure of it, or other people aren't giving you. You know, you may be. It's like talking to your family about, this is what I'm thinking about doing, and I just want your opinion, and them not giving you what it is. You know what it is. They don't. Perhaps they can't see how it can develop like your mind's eye can see it. So, nonetheless, I feel like definitely communicating about, you know, whatever this is. Also, the Three of Pentacles is about being one's unique self, and perhaps somebody doesn't. Perhaps it's the King of Cups doesn't agree with your perspective of it, right? That's their right. And it does throw the hangman there, so I don't know. I feel like as you communicate it, you're not getting back what it is you want, what you feel like you should be getting back, but nonetheless, you know, and then I'm looking down the Six of Swords down here again, and I feel like for some of you, this resistance may be there to show you other people's perspective, you know, on how other people think about that. So perhaps you can then make some adjustments, right? If I'm looking at the whole picture, then I know not everyone's going to agree with me, right? So I want to present it in a way where perhaps I insult no one, that type of thing. Anyway, I do feel like you've got some resistance against it, and I don't know. I don't know if you should have listened or not. So these all came in reverse. We're going to go ahead and keep them that way. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Princess of Cups. You know, right off the bat, what this is making me feel is this King of Cups, whoever this is for you. I just don't feel like they're moving forward in the way that you desire them to. I just don't feel that they are. I feel like, you know, it's almost like I want to say to them, you know, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and I have to tell you, I'm getting bored with my life this way. There's more, right? There's more that I want to do in this world than just love you. You know, if you don't want to love me back, well then, you know, set me free, or I'm going to set myself free. But it seems like, in a way, you would, I feel like what you're realizing is, for some of you, is this king who doesn't seem to want to participate completely. I feel like you may be receiving some epiphanies. I see you asking the question of almost like, should I stay or should I go? And I don't feel like some of you are really receiving the message. You know what I mean? First of all, that's your free will. It's your free will. But I feel, so like your spiritual team can't really say you should go. You have to make that decision. But they can certainly give you epiphanies about things that you can do, things that you can create. Perhaps your true lover has yet to come, has really yet to come out. You know, that really special connection has yet to meet you, right? Because Temperance is here putting the recipe together. But I definitely feel like you're getting the signs. I just don't know if you're allowing yourself to feel them. But I feel like I want to say to this king, I can't keep doing this. I almost feel like I'm giving him a warning, him or her, giving a warning of, it can't keep going this way. But yet, I feel like you have put yourself in that hangman mode. Maybe longer than needed, right? Because you have the Fool right below that, which is like, let's go. Let's go. Let's just forget about what was not working, and let's move into my future. Let's see what awaits, right? Temperance is really backing everything up, and where's she pushing you towards? Towards the Lovers. And with this Princess of Cups in reverse, I feel like you just haven't met them, or maybe you have met them, but you haven't had that realization. I don't know. But I don't feel like this king is, again, can be queen, can be male or female, let me put it that way, is fulfilling you. Sometimes, Aries, you can tend to feel sorry for someone. You can, they could certainly be giving you a certain type of line where it makes you feel sorry for them, and you kind of get stuck in that energy. And that is in the negative end of things, because truly you are our front runner, right? You're the first in the zodiac. You usually are the fool. You're willing to take those chances, but sometimes people in situations can pull us back. And we just have to, it's the energy of don't give up on yourself. We have the Two of Cups coming over the Fool. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Well, hello, Ten of Cups coming over Temperance, right? She says, patience, my dear. Patience, my dear. Let's heal. Let's move on. Let's do what we need to do. All good things come to those who wait. And I don't feel like it means waiting for this king up here. I feel like it means about getting busy in one's own life. And then things seem to, well, turn around. Here's really what I feel like is happening. Well, all that's happening. But I feel clearly for someone, you've been with someone who just isn't fulfilling you, right? I don't even feel like they're giving you the respect. They don't see you for who you are. Well, maybe they weren't meant to, because I have this feeling that for those that I'm talking to right now who relate to that, I have a feeling you have yet to meet your true connection, because I do feel like, as it relates to love, I want, I need this person, I need my lover to understand me and love the uniqueness in me. Perhaps they don't. I don't feel like they're feeded. I feel like they kind of block it. Anyway, I feel like Temperance is saying, here comes, eventually, really the type of energy, well, it's your seat of attention. Next to the Two of Cups, over the Fool, right? Your seat of intention. It brings the Ten of Cups, with Temperance underneath that. That's quite beautiful. So as this relates to love, this feels like the person. But, and I have this princess over there, almost like, but when, when it's time, because it's a Ten of Cups. That means, first of all, the Four of Swords is above that. We have to allow our mind to let go of the things, of the pain that other people have caused. We gotta let it go. We don't want to carry it around. It doesn't serve us, and it doesn't bother them, right? So what's the point? All it is negative energy that you feed into the atmosphere that's going to come back to you in some way. So I do feel like with the Fool here, you get it. You have a change of heart. You realize, like, listen, I was bored. I was kind of bored anyway. So I have the Seven of Wands coming over the Six of Swords. I have the Seven of Swords, interesting, coming over the Ace of Pentacles. And I have the Four of Swords again coming over the Chariot and the Five of Wands. It's almost like, here's this ace. Here, Aries, I'm going to give you this ace. And you're like, I don't know. I don't know that that's a real ace. I think it's, fake. That kind of thing. So Seven of Swords is about, untrusting energy. I'm having a hard time trusting someone in this energy. And I feel like this is a message about, if I don't clear the energy of the past, when this energy of the Lovers and the Two of Cups together with the Seven of Pentacles, my seat of attention, where the ultimate goal, the ultimate potential is the Ten of Cups. Hello. If I don't clear that energy, what does it do to me? It throws me into a defensive energy when something good comes my way. I don't know. I don't trust it. Right? Temperance is here saying, Get rid of those thoughts. Get rid of that past energy, because there's a healing that needs to take place over that. There's a healing. I just realized I have, well, 777. 77, 777. I don't know, I was thinking 1977. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming over the Princess of Pentacles. And we have the Moon. Card of Pisces. It's funny, I felt Pisces energy earlier. So for some of you, I feel like this is Pisces. But I have to tell you, I feel like, I feel like even though this is a love reading, right? But I feel like this is saying that love will come. That true connection will come. I feel like it's almost like you're being called to more, right? Something, I don't know, how do I put it? Something that could only come through your own knowledge, right? Your own wisdom. And I feel like then you do something with that. I feel like, I have two very strong energies of mystery right next to each other. And I feel like I'm learning about this. I'm learning like the mysteries of life, the mysteries. Queen of Pentacles is perfect for that because she is the detective, right? She will seek that answer. Whatever is hidden within the moon, she will find it. I feel like some of you, you may meet this Queen of Pentacles along your travels, and she may in some way be very influential in your life, whether that be in your career, or she's somewhat connected to this Ten of Cups. So you may meet her again doing something that fulfills you. She may bring a sense of mystery to your life. Again, male or female. And why do I say that? Because we have that within us, right? We have the masculine, we have the feminine, and the Chariot is all about the balance of the two, right? Sometimes we need to use our masculine energy, and sometimes we need to use the feminine energy, and so it may be when you're in that type of energy is when you're able to see, I don't know, what's ever hidden. Okay, I'm going to pick this up. And before we end the reading, I do want to look at this Ace of Pentacles. And I want to look at it on its own. You know what? We'll include the Fool. We know that the Lovers is here. We know that the Two of Cups is here. So we know that is some beautiful potential. But I don't feel like I need to leave it out. Okay. Just leave it the way it was. I feel like whatever the Fool, whatever feels you, is about to do, I don't feel like this Ace of Pentacles, it's almost like they're unaware of it. And it feels like a good thing. We have the Hermit, card of Virgo. We have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. He's the communicator. In the light, the authentic truth. We have another king, King of Wands, potentially your energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could certainly be another Aries. It's interesting because I have your energy with the Fool then looking at the Hermit. So some of you, this could certainly represent something that you do within your physical world that has to do with the knowledge that you have gained through the Hermit. Almost like I'm speaking of it. You know, maybe that's why the communicator's here. I'm speaking of it as I go through it. I'm allowing others to discover the connection with me. We have the Two of Wands coming under the Ace of Pentacles. So that Ace of Pentacles is really giving you movement. He's looking towards the future. He feels like he's got it, you know, like I feel like I want to say I got my shit together. I got my shit together. I may have gotten a brand new outfit. I feel good. I feel like I may look good. Why? Because you don't have all that toxic crap with you anymore. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Magician. And we have the Six of Cups. Interesting. So for some of you, that earlier Lovers and Two of Cups could certainly be someone that you have known from an earlier time. And this may be like your true person, right? You know, you may discover that through the energy of the Hermit, right? Looking for that connection, not just to love, but what it is. What is my purpose here? Like, what am I good at? What can I do with the knowledge that I have accumulated? You know, the Magician is really the manifester of anything. It's coming right above you with the Fool right there. So what is it you want to manifest? Bam! There is the Ace. And then the Two of Wands. So that is action forward, right? That is looking at something passionately. You know, I'm not fearful here. Matter of fact, I'm feeling good. Interesting, I just realized we have the Queen and the King of Wands with the Six of Cups in kind of connected to it. So for some of you, you know, this could be someone that you meet that you end up marrying. Well, we had the Ten of Cups. I wonder why I didn't take a card there. You're probably wondering that. Just saw Judgment. It's a call to attention. Call to action. You know, I feel like that is your spiritual team. Look at this. We have the Eight of Cups that goes into the Nine of Cups. So, what am I doing within the Hermit's energy? I am mainly spending some time within my emotional house, which is not a place you always love to go. But it's a necessity, right? It feels like it's a necessity. It's a clearing up of my emotional house. Why? So that I can have, I knew the Nine of Cups was going to come out, so I could have this self-fulfillment. I feel like the self-fulfillment, it's important before I move into the Ten of Cups, right? I have to love myself. I have to put away what everybody else has told me in a negative tone. And I need to know my own truth. You know, someone wasn't seeing your side of something, wasn't listening to you, wasn't giving you your emotional fulfillment. And it not easy to move on, no doubt. But I feel like through the Hermit energy, which is seeking the truth, which means I have to travel through my emotional house. I have to figure out, why are those? That's probably why the Queen of Pentacles popped up too, right? I just have to figure out, why do these cups keep falling over? Well, maybe because I have not fulfilled myself yet. So the Fool feels like, with this Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity to do something. And I feel like it's also the energy of wherever you put your mind to, you can really absorb what it is that you need to know, whatever it is you need to learn. I feel like you have some fantastic energy coming up, and I didn't realize we also have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is beautiful energy that is, first of all, a balanced energy. That's the give and take type energy. It's the helping the underdog. It's creating something from nothing. And I shouldn't have said it like that. It's creating from my own experiences, because this is how I gain the empathy and the compassion that is part of the Six of Pentacles. We have 66 right here. So, I think you just need to do what you feel is in your heart coming up. And if someone just is not getting you, if someone's not calling you, if someone's not respecting you, I feel like you're kind of laying down the law. But more than that, I feel like you're seeking a new path. And I feel like your spiritual team is like, don't spend too much time with someone who's not fulfilling you, because there is someone out there who will fulfill you. Here it is. And we had the Ten of Cups, right? But it was away from what I'm in right now. I shouldn't say that, because could you give this person an ultimatum and they then turn around and do what it takes to keep you? Of course that can happen. But I don't know. I know that can happen. I've seen it happen. I've had it in readings, but I don't know why I'm a little doubtful. I'm just a little doubtful. Um, because everything feels to me in this reading like this Ace and the Ten of Cups and the Lovers and the Two of Cups has really yet to be discovered, because we really started the Fool's energy, who, you're absorbing. You're really absorbing a lot. I feel like also, like, it's like your third eye is opening up. I feel like your chakras are being aligned. We could say an awakening type of thing, but what it really does is allows you to take a true look at your emotional life, and, whether it was good, bad, or what have you. And being willing to do that allows you to move into the Nine of Cups. It's where life just feels good again. I feel good again. That type of thing. And when I'm in that type of energy, think about, matter of fact, the Magician is across from that. Think about what you manifest. We already know when I'm in a negative energy, seems like crap just keeps coming back to me. Well, that's because life is matching your energy. So imagine if I turn that around and I'm now in the Nine of Cups, which is really my cups are fulfilled all on my own. And you're putting that energy, not so much like all on my own, just that you're fulfilled, you're happy, right? Happiness is what you find inside. And that is what you put out. That's the energy. It's almost like Temperance is saying, that's what I'm waiting for. That's when you can create a dream life, truly, if you desire. if you desire. Some of you, it is about the underdog. I've been getting that a lot this month. It's helping in some way. Is feels magical, you know, as I help others. Life starts to feel magical, you know, it comes right back to you. And let's not forget about the Six of Cups down here. First of all, it's happy memories about someone and the connection, no doubt. Yeah, this is like-minded. We have the same suit, like-minded. Right now, they're on opposite sides, but the Fool is here. This may be the King soon on his way to the Queen. Just remembering, right? I remember. And the Two of Wands is a step forward with this new blessing. Why? Because I show as the Fool. I show with no toxic energy. Doesn't mean it will never come back up, but you will see it right away. And therefore you can squash it right away if you choose. So, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. A little bit of everything there, I feel. I didn't want to let go of the love story, just because the Lovers and the Two of Cups was here, but I feel like sometimes we don't want to rush, right? Because there's that seed. Here's that ace, right? That has yet to be had. I got to get to the Fool's energy first, right? But I felt like the Fool didn't even really realize that it was there. So beautiful. Thank you guys for your beautiful support of my work. I love how you support each other. I just want to thank you for that. Thank you for sticking out to the end of the reading. I'm shaving a little bit of time off, but I don't feel like it's taken anything away from the reading. Then, because if it did that, I would go back to much longer. But I've been shaving a little time off. Anyways, guys, I love you. Be safe out there. Care for one another, right? Care for one another, but ultimately care, you know, give yourself what you deserve. And what's that saying? Nobody puts baby in a cage. I don't know. Is that a saying? But I feel like that should be you. For, you know, we'll say August, but time is fluid. So you'll get there when you get there. I love you guys. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.